Hi everyone, it's Wanda with the Armchair Cat Advocate, and I wanted to give a update on Mushu. It has been over 24 hours since she's had her surgery. She had her surgery sometime on Thursday. Drop-off was between 8:30 in the morning, so she would have had her surgery between 8:30 and, well, between 8 and I think 3 is when they close. So it's been over 24 hours. She's doing really well. As you can see, she has a really good appetite. She's enjoying some Nulo. Um, she actually was raised on Nulo because Nulo is a complete nutrition for cats and kittens. So I used to give her and Yum Yum the Nulo. Don't eat so fast, baby. I'm gonna choke. Yeah. She's pooping and peeing fine. The incision looks fine. Everything looks good. So if everything continues to go well, I'm not sure if I want to let her out tonight. Maybe I'll let her out really late tonight or tomorrow night. Are you okay, sweetheart? Huh? You say moosh moosh. Um, I've let her roam around the apartment a little bit. I haven't seen any fleas. The Cap Action did a great job. I could see dead ones dropping off of her, so that's a great product to have on hand. Rogue, leave her alone. Go on. I have her like blocked in here, and I'm sitting here to keep her in one spot. I don't want her roaming around a lot because of that incision. I just want to give her a good day or two to heal. She's really good. I mean, she's wandering around the apartment. She did go and hide a little bit, but she didn't hide very long. She just kind of went under some furniture for about 10 minutes, then came back out. Um, and I will say this, I do not, and I can't stress this enough, I don't recommend bringing a cat into your house, into your home, and just letting it loose if you have other cats, because there yeah, there does have to be there has to be a transition period and an introduction period, and sometimes that can take up to a month. The reason that she is allowed in here and allowed to roam is because she is a colony cat. Everybody that I have is from the colony. So they're all familiar with each other. Abra comes in and out. Tora comes in and out. And I think eventually she'll be able to come in and out too. But you're going to wander off. You going to wander off? Are you going to wander off, little stinker pie? Come over here. Come over here. There she is. You can see the tip. She has her ear tip now, so she's all good to go. And she ate most of her food. Yeah, moosh, smoosh. Smoosh, smoosh. Smoosh. Here she comes. Smoosh, smoosh. So I would not, please don't just think you can bring a cat into your home and just, drop them down and say, here you go. If you're lucky, that might work, but 9 times out of 10, it won't, and you're going to have a lot of problems. So, I can do this. Dawn can probably do the same thing because Dawn has the same situation. Everybody's like, all the colony cats are, if they're not related, they at least know each other, and it's not that big of a deal to have them wander around with each other. But she's doing really, really well. Someone did ask, and I will have to respond to the comment, but if that person's watching, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was that asked me. Someone asked if they could donate wellness or money or something for Jack, to get Jack a can of wellness. Yes, you can. You can just go to our description. If you go to our description on the Armchair Cat Advocate channel page, you will see there'll be a description of the channel, and then underneath there'll be links, And there's links to PayPal for for myself, because I'm the armchair cat advocate, and then Dawn has PayPal if you want to support her colony, and then we each have Amazon wish lists. So it makes it easier. You can support whoever you want to support. You can support Dawn, you can support me, or you can support both. That's what I would suggest. And she found a spot. Did you just find a spot? That's just a good size for you. I got that little piece of furniture at I don't know how many people have a Gabe's in their area, but Gabe's is a good source for cat furniture. Maybe once I get my car straightened out, maybe we'll do some field trips, and I'll ask the retailers if I can film their cat product sections, and we can, see what's available, at least in my area. Look at this little face. Hey, look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that little face. So if you want to hang out there, you can. That's just the right size for her. She is so small. She's actually over. Where she's at? Where is she? Oh, where'd you go, babe? There she is. She's actually. Oh, let's see. I'm going to say she's at least a year and a half. Because I found them last April, a year ago, was when I first started working with these two. And there was a third one that unfortunately didn't survive. And I talk about that in another video. I'm not gonna re-traumatize everybody by telling that story, because it's not a very pleasant one. But she was one of the two that there must have been 3 in the litter, and she was one of the 2 that survived. And Yum Yum is also out there. Yum Yum will need to be spayed or neutered. I think Yum Yum is a boy. But she's doing really, really well. You can see she's very loving. You want some more food? I'll put some more in the dish for you. You're probably hungry. Yeah, I didn't want to give her much to eat yesterday. They don't recommend, now she's wandering off. They don't recommend giving them a lot to eat, for the first 24 hours or so. So I didn't want to give her a lot at first. Coming back? Here she comes. Yeah. So we'll work with her. I'll work with her. I mean, she's very friendly. As you can see, she's very friendly with me. I don't know, it's just up in the air if she would be okay with anyone else, because as Dawn can tell you, maybe Dawn could actually do a video on this and talk about this, because Dawn had a rude awakening when she thought all the friendly cats could be adopted, and then realized that, it doesn't work out that way. It's just a pretty girl with a pretty face. Yes, a pretty girl with a pretty face. Yes, it is a pretty girl with a pretty face. Okay, everyone, I'm going to end it there. And you good girls. Who's a good girl? I'm going to end it here. And you're so cute. I don't know if I can get her to lay down and you can see her incision. Can you come over here and lay down? I'll give you some more food. Let me see if I can get her to flop. I don't know if I can get her to flop. You can see her incision, because her incision looks so much better today. Or we might have to show that a little later. I might keep her in just tonight yet and let her out tomorrow night, just because I want to make sure that she's all good. Yeah, you're so good, baby. Yeah, see, don't see fleas running on her head like there was before. Where you going? Where you going to leave? Come back here. Uh-oh, what was that? That was the phone. Yeah, that was another phone. I have one of my spare phones, or old phone, I should say. It's an old phone that isn't attached to anything anymore. It's not part of a network anymore. It was actually the phone that I had before I got this one. and it was really starting to die. So I just use it now to watch videos and stuff on. What are you doing? And if a cat wants to see some cat TV, I have a couple spare devices that I don't use for anything other than that kind of stuff. What's going on in there? Okay, everyone. I'm going to end it here. Oh, somebody's using the poo-poo box. Okay. Look at that pretty face. She's a beautiful girl. I have no idea, and I have no idea to this day who her mother was. Because when her and the other one showed up, all of my females from the colony were spayed. So I hadn't even seen another female around, because we had all boys. We didn't have any females, because usually the males come in when there's unspayed females, and we didn't have any more. Let me get her a little more food. Okay, let's see, she's pretty hungry. She's pretty hungry because she didn't get a lot to eat yesterday, because you're not supposed to. Again, per instructions. It's not that I'm not feeding her. It's per instructions from the clinic, because when they're under anesthesia, that can make them kind of wonky, and it can upset their stomach, and then the other medication that they have to have can make their stomach upset, and overloading their body with food can make them really upset. So, and give her a little more. And I also have to give everybody an update on Jack, because Jack seems to be doing better. I don't know. I did see his poop is still runny, but he doesn't seem to be leaking like he was. So, because I saw him last night when I took food down last night, he went and pooped on the grass, and it was still runny. His nose he's snuffling, and that's my fault, because with everything going on, I think he needs another, I only gave him, I think, like 1 or 2 days of antibiotics, and I didn't get him because he was, after like the second day or so, he started feeling better, so he was wandering around, so he wasn't here in the morning for me to give him to him in the morning. So I'm just going to start over with him, and just be really, I will just have to give him, I'll just have to make sure that I give it to him like early in the morning before it gets light and he starts wandering around, and then like 5 o'clock. That's probably a good time. If I give it to him at 5 in the morning and 5 in the evening, I'll probably be able to give it to him on a regular basis. So we're going to try that. And it is because I can't bring him in right now because I don't know what he has, and I don't want him mixing in with the other cats. She's in good health, and plus they do a brief exam on them, I think, when they do the spay or neuter. So, are you done, baby? Is that all you want? Is that it? Is that it? And Fury was hissing at her. So, a little more? She says, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not sure. Yeah. Okay, everyone. There, she's going to lay down. Are you going to lay down? Oh, you can see her belly a little bit there. You see her belly? See how she lays down. You can see it's starting to, her little nips are starting to recede because, she was pregnant. And I know some people don't like to hear that either, but we have such an overpopulation of cats, and she's so little, and she's so young, and that was like her 4th pregnancy. There you go. Now you can see it. Now we can see. Can we just look at the belly here a minute? Let's look at that incision. There is the green is a tattoo. That is the universal sign that she's spayed, that a cat is spayed. And you can see the incision looks pretty good. No oozing, no redness. It looks just the way it should look. Yep. Everything's going to plan, sweetie, isn't it? She says it's all panning out for the best. Yes, it is. We come over here so we can see your face. There's her face. There's her face. And yeah, she's been, I've let her come out of, I let her come out, like comes out to eat, and she's been really good about using her litter box. I just don't want her like running around the apartment because the other cats, if the other cats chase her, or she's really submissive too. So if one of them hisses at her, she'll like walk away. But we'll work with her, and in time we'll see how she. I think she's very calm. Like Abra was like this too when I first brought Abra in. Abra was very calm too because I worked with them since Abra was worked with since she was a kitten. Abra was born outside as well. Yeah. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for the update for Moosh. She's like, yeah, there's a box. I smell the nip in those boxes. These boxes here I use, well, some of them have to go out, but don't knock it down, baby. I have their crinkle paper, and I keep nipping some of them. I don't know how she would like a nip box or not. Now it's going to fall. Great. Okay. Okay. I don't know that I don't think she's even really ever had toys. Yeah, I gave her a couple of toys in there. And I would give them like little toy mice and stuff. But, I don't know that she's ever really had any kind of toys or scratching, all that kind of stuff's new to her. So, but she's doing really good. So I want to thank everyone again for supporting us with this, and everyone that contributed to help her, and the people contributing to help Jack. And again, if I will try to find that comment. I can't remember who left it. I just saw it. I apologize. I'm really behind with responding to comments. I'll get caught up tonight. Last couple of days have just been hectic, and I have a couple, this week's going to be busy too. And I'm having, I'm having some issues again with the housing provider. I got a letter from them, and I have to address that. So, it's nothing bad or anything. I'm not being evicted or anything like that. It's just but more BS. It's like I look at this stuff and go, you could just call me and just ask me. It was just something that I had sitting out in the hallway temporarily, and now it's like, remove stuff because it's a fire hazard. It's like, dude, it was just there temporarily. Whatever. So I'm going to be talking to somebody on Monday. And I'm just going to basically say, all you have to do, if you want me to do something, treat me like a grown-up. Don't treat me like a freaking kid. Treat me like a grown-up. All you have to do is send me a text, give me a phone call, send me an email. Just say, hey, Wanda, there's a problem. Can you fix this? That's all I need. But no, we have to make a big production. We have to send out pictures and documentation. Send out like a 5-page letter of what I did wrong. It's like, it's a box in the hallway. That's all it is. It's a box. Literally, folks, it's a box in the hallway. And the box is there because I was just tired. I lugged it up the stairs. It was something that I ordered. It was personal stuff. It was like cleaning stuff. And the box was heavy. And I just set it out in the hallway for like a day. And of course, that was the day where the people that clean come and they had a fit because a box was there and they couldn't clean around the box. Like, Really? We have 3 units in this section. That's it. It's a hallway. It's a stairway. It's like a stairway for somebody's home that they own. That's all it is. It's it's two little landings and one little tiny hallway. That's it. It's you could get a Swiffer and do the whole thing in 10 minutes. I kid you not. That's how little it is. But, no, we have to make a big production about everything. So, anyway, oh, to have my own place. That's my dream. To have my own place where I can have the cats, where I don't have this BS all the time. So, anyway, thanks everyone for supporting. Um, Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. Just please make sure the comment's respectful, because, if it isn't, I'm just going to get rid of you. I don't have time for that kind of crap. If you have something to say that's a concern and it's done in a respectful way, I don't care. But, sometimes people leave stupid stuff. It's just stuff that's personal attacks on me or Dawn, or something, about, oh, well, you didn't say this and that wasn't the correct pronunciation. It's like, okay, like you've never botched a word, whatever. Okay, so anyway, enough ranting. Um, I will see everyone in the next one, and I will also give everybody an update on Jadick a little later. So thanks everyone. Bye for meow.